Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife!
I had a thought.
You did?
Yeah, listen to this. Okay. If you have sex with Antiochus, a specific Antiochus, then you can say, I had an epiphany.
Jesus Christ. That is so bad.
No,
I don't even have words to tell you how bad
No,
it is.
it's so good.
No. Anyway.
It's so good.
So, last episode. Well, no, not last episode, but last time. We were doing Maccabees, first Maccabees even.
Yeah.
We read first Maccabees chapter 9.
Sure as fuck did.
Yeah, and in that one, Judas died.
Judas died.
He did. He died. Dead. Because he was stupid. I mean, I just want to put that out there.
He really was
Fucker was dumb.
He was dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah, anyway.
He didn't have no epiphanies.
So then Bacchides started, killing people.
Can I just say, I love his name, and I love that you just say it again.
Bacchides.
Bacchides.
Yeah.
It's such a fun name. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was kind of like killing off, the rebels here and there, everywhere.
The Maccadoodles.
All over the place.
No, not just the Maccadoodles. He was also killing like all of the evil ones that were lawless.
No, Bacchides wasn't.
Bacchides is Greek.
Yeah, I know. He wasn't killing the lawless ones. That's what the Maccabees do.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. No, he was just killing the Maccadoodles.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okay. All right. And then Jonathan took over for Judas, the guy that died stupidly. Yeah. And
Jonathan was his brother.
Then they got somebody to get like the storage unit for them, and they stored their stuff. And
what were those guys called? Like
I don't remember.
The the half-blooded prince.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's where they stored their shit. Somewhere else, not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. And then there was a wedding, and that might have been a trap, but it wasn't. Then people died there because, weddings, I guess.
Because red wedding?
Yeah, I don't know. And then there was lots of pronoun abuse.
Oh.
As always. Because this is first Maccabees, and holy fuck.
Maccadoodles don't know how.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the gist of First Maccabees chapter 9. If you didn't listen to it, go back and see what you missed. But today, that means we're getting into
First Maccadoodles chapter 10.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. Maccadoodles. Did you ever have a magnadoodle?
A magnadoodle? Oh yeah. You mean like the Etch-a-Sketch?
No, I mean it was like an Etch-a-Sketch, but not an Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay.
And it was not a light bright either.
Right. No, I had a light bright.
My sister had
Definitely
a light bright.
Definitely had an Etch-a-Sketch. I feel like I remember the magnadoodle, but I don't. I feel like it was. Oh. It had like pins that you could like draw with the.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah. It was basically like a fancy Etch-a-Sketch.
That's right. Like, you didn't have to use knobs. You could use a fucking pen.
Like a stylus.
That shit was cool.
It was styluses before styluses were styluses.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Was it called Magnadoodle?
Yeah.
Really?
And that literally was the commercial where it went, Magnadoodle.
See,
That's why I said it that way.
It was only like, I mean, I remember Etch-a-Sketch and I remember Light Bright, but the Magnadoodle was only just like the briefest of things when I was younger for me. It didn't really resonate, you know?
That's very interesting.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Fuck yeah. Give me that all day.
I never had one of those, nor did my sister.
That was a boy. You know, boys had the Rock'em Sock'em Robots, of course. You guys had the Barbies.
Yeah. You guys also had the G.I. Joes and the He-Mans.
Of course, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had all the fighters
now,
and the...
I will admit, we also had My Little Pony and Glowworms.
You boys did.
We
you
did.
Specifically, not boys in general.
Right, no, I know.
Yeah, you had Cabbage Patch Kids and you had My Little Ponies.
Yeah.
And my sister and I also had those.
Right.
So your mom did try with you guys to have both gendered toys.
She did.
Yeah,
she did.
which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made you the man you are today.
That's right.
I had no boy toys.
That's dumb.
It is. Because
Rock'em Sock'em Robots were fucking awesome.
Because here's the thing. I had a Ken doll, but my sister did not have Ken. So we each had one or two Barbies, and they all had to share one guy. How do you think that went? It did not.
Man, he's a player.
He was such a player. Except, I just realized, oh my God. Okay, this is totally off topic.
Like we weren't already.
No, I know. This is so. I literally just had a recognition. One might say an epiphany.
Right.
My Barbies were always gay. They were gay witches.
I mean, that makes sense if you got just if you only got one Ken doll.
Right, but I mean, I would let my sister take the Ken guy and be married to, and then mine were gay witches. And, to find out in my 30s, like, to realize that I'm bi, like, there's so many things that I look back on now that I'm like, I should have known. Okay, sorry. I'm still, like, coming to terms with it. Like, it's so weird. Gay. Okay.
I want to buy the Rock'em Sock'em Robots, though. Every time I see them in this, because they've reissued them, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can buy.
So you don't want the collector ones? You want some new?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't bring myself to even play with the collector one because it's so fucking old and it's worth money and stuff. But
I'd still take it out of the
new
box.
one, I could destroy the fuck out of that. I've got no problem with that.
Oh my God, we should get some Rock'em Sock'ems for Christmas. we should fight each other with them. Oh, that'd be so fun.
That'd be a much better way to have an argument. Like, fuck it. Whoever wins the argument.
I don't like that because you could handle yours better. You have experience, and you're stronger, and you're taller.
Well, I'll let you bring your gay Barbies to the fight.
How does that help?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I just thought it might,
The only way it might help is if they, were still gay witch Barbies.
Right.
And they could cast spells on
the Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Are you ready to read this?
I'm ready, yeah.
That was so fun. Thank you for that. All right, chapter 10.
Yes.
In the 160th year.
Yeah.
And that's 160 years since after the Babylonian exile.
Right.
Yes, it's the 160th year of the Seleucid Empire.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Okay.
Alexander Epiphanes, the son of Antiochus, one of the Antiochuses.
Okay, all right.
Antiochus.
This guy just popped into being, apparently.
Right? I wonder if Eupator, the little kid, had a baby before he died.
I have no idea.
Because I know Eupator died, right?
Yeah.
Because we had Epiphanes. Oh, wait. Alexander Epiphanes.
Right, this guy's son of the older one, I think.
Wait. So would this be Eupator's brother then, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, it's either Eupator's brother or Eupator's son, but I'm going to go with brother.
Yeah.
The son of Antiochus went up, Alexander Epiphanes.
Yeah.
The son of Antiochus went up and took possession of Ptolemais.
Okay.
Oh, that's where they get the word Ptolemy, because it's a PT, not a T.
Yeah.
So Ptolemaeus.
Okay.
Ptolemaeus, Sixth. They received him, Alexander Epiphanes, and he reigned there. They received him. He said, "This is mine. I rule it." And they said, "Okay."
Did they receive him or did he take it? Because they said he took it and then they said they received him.
I know.
They received him because he took it?
Can both be true?
I don't think so.
Hey, we're looking for a king. Would you like to apply for the job? Is that how that works? Okay, so he's down there, okay? King Demetrius, the Greek guy, he heard about this. And he gathered together exceedingly great forces.
He's like, fuck that shit. No.
Yeah, and went out to meet him in battle.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Greek and I want to own everything.
Yeah. Well, I feel like wasn't the Antiochuses, weren't they kind of Greekish too?
They were.
But they were like kind of a subgroup that I think the
Antiochuses were the originals, and then when they were the biggest group of them.
I don't know about that, but I do know that the current Greek king does not like them.
No, Demetrius is like, remember when Alexander the Great died and he gave us all some shit? Right. I want your shit too.
Right.
Even though Demetrius was not really even king at first, Right. So I don't, because, Demetrius, King Demetrius the First, didn't he take over from,
Eupator, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm really confused now.
I can't remember exactly, honestly. But it does feel like that was the case.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it was like Eupator, and then there was like a Philip, and then there was like...
Oh, yeah, because I kept calling him Prince Philip.
Yeah, right.
But
Disney. I can't remember exactly how it all... I'd have to see that all in the timeline and see what happened. But there's been a lot of changes of who's in charge in the last
Yeah. The Seleucids were a mess.
5 or 6 years.
The Seleucids were a mess.
Yeah, because we've been talking... this has been like a 5-year time span or 10-year time span.
Philip was Eupator's guardian.
Right.
Not a prince, not a leader.
Sure, but he did lead some armies or do something at some point, I think.
I don't remember.
Anyway, there's a lot of people.
And King Demetrius is not having it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck this Alexander kid.
Yeah, I don't care who he's related to.
Right.
Demetrius sent a letter to Jonathan with words of peace.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, remember how we're friends now?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
At the end of the last chapter, they were like, let's be friends.
That was okay.
To the Maccadoodles. Remember?
I thought they had pieced up with the Romans, but I guess that was
the chapter before.
Oh, now they're piecing up with Demetrius and the Greeks. At
the end of the chapter before last, the Romans were like, yeah, we're totally friends, and we got you, and you got us, and NATO, right?
Right.
And then we never heard about them in the last chapter at all. The Romans were out. They were like, whatevs, anyways, peace.
Right. Demetrius was like fighting them, and then...
then Jonathan and Demetrius were like, we keep going back and forth and killing each other a lot. Let's just be friends.
Right. Or I guess it was Bacchides that was doing the killing.
Oh, yeah, it was Bacchides.
But Bacchides was working for Demetrius.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah, so they made friends now. And so Demetrius is like, dude, you know how you made friends with us?
Yeah.
Okay. So Demetrius sent him words of peace so as to honor him, Jonathan. And he said, let's go beforehand to make peace with them before he makes peace with Alexander against us. Oh, so he's like, we need to allyship with him before the other guys.
They're lining up all the allies.
Yeah, I mean, this is politics.
Yeah, it's politics.
Which, it also is smart, though. It makes sense.
Sure.
For he, Demetrius, will remember all the evils that we have done against him and to his kindred and to his nation. Demetrius is smart because I would remember that shit.
Yeah.
That would be like if Trump came over and was like, okay, let's be friends now. And I'm like, no, bitch, I remember what you did. I'm not friends with you.
Right.
Never.
Right,
I will never be friends with you.
Yeah.
So he, Demetrius, gave him Jonathan? Authority to gather to provide women. He should be okay, maybe.
Yeah, it's Jonathan.
So he, Demetrius, gave him, Jonathan, authority to gather together forces and to provide weapons that he should be his ally.
Okay.
He also commanded that they should release the hostages that were in the citadel to him. Because remember, Demetrius had some of the Judas's Maccadoodle guys locked up.
Wait, I thought Demetrius. Wait, read that sentence again about who's releasing.
Whoever also commanded that they should release the hostages that were in the citadel to him.
Well, if anybody's commanding, it would be Demetrius is demanding that Jonathan release the hostages.
Literally what I was saying.
Okay, but then what did you say about the hostages? Because you said that it was...
Okay, listen. He, Demetrius, also commanded that they, the Maccadoodles, should release the hostages that were in the citadel to him, Demetrius.
Right.
So Demetrius is like, I really want to be friends with you because I don't want you to go be friends with that other Eupator's brother, Alexander. So let's be friends still, but also give me my guys that you had locked up there.
But you had started saying something about Judas, and you had said it backwards.
I did. I had said it backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry, I was trying to clarify because I...
No, you're right. My bad. You're right. But Demetrius still had some of the Maccadoodles locked up. And so Demetrius is like, right?
Demetrius is asking Jonathan to release prisoners. Oh, that's it. That's all that's happening here.
Okay.
So the Maccabees are releasing prisoners to Greece.
Okay.
Demetrius.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm simplifying this because it's really simple what's happening, I think.
Okay.
But it's all convoluted now.
Okay. Well, because I thought that Demetrius had the citadel. I thought Demetrius had the citadel.
I don't know who has fucking what at this point. But the way that read was that Jonathan was going to release prisoners to Demetrius.
Because Demetrius said, gimme.
I think that is the case, yes.
Okay. Jonathan...
I could be wrong.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
I don't know.
But it sounded like that's what was happening.
Okay. I don't know. We will do a Q&A over this because I'm not exactly convinced you're right.
That's fine.
But I don't know that for sure. Because I thought that Bacchides had taken over the citadel and knocked over all their shit and was like desecrating everything. And
I have no idea.
That's what I thought.
So, regardless, the way it read sounded like the other way.
Okay.
But that's whatever.
Okay. So let's read on. Okay. Yeah. Jonathan, so he's a Maccadoodle.
Yeah.
Came to Jerusalem and read the letter in the hearing of all the people and of those who were in the citadel. Okay, so I was wrong and you were right. Okay?
Yeah.
They were very afraid when they heard that the king, Demetrius, had given him, Jonathan, authority to gather together an army. Those in the citadel refused... Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. Those in the citadel released the hostages to Jonathan, and he, Jonathan, restored them, the hostages, to their parents.
Okay.
Okay. So that was two sentences that did not go together, though, right?
It's not making a lot of sense to me. No.
Because first they said the Maccadoodles were afraid, but then they went ahead and released them anyways.
Right.
Like, what?
Why? It feels like there's multiple camps of Maccabees and that Jonathan's having to internally convince... I don't really understand what's happening.
Like how... I feel like there's multiple camps of everybody, including the Greeks.
Well, there's so many names that are being thrown out right now.
You cannot do this with the pronouns.
No, that does not help at all.
Especially because I'm real squirrely as it is. And I'm having a hard time with this.
Right.
But be that as it may,
you know what would solve this whole problem?
What?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh my God. I mean, for that matter, so would gay Barbie witches.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Jonathan lived in Jerusalem and began to build and renew the city. Well, that's cute of him. Mm-hmm. He commanded those who did the work to build the walls and encircle Mount Zion with square stones for defense. And they did so. Damn, they were doing square stones back then. Those are almost like bricks. But not.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
But not.
Just square, not rectangle.
Yeah. Well, rectangles are squares, but squares are not necessarily rectangles.
Squares are rectangles. Rectangles are not squares.
Oh, I had it backwards, didn't I? I always do that.
Sorry, I had to pause to think about what you just said.
I know.
And I was like, I feel like you're wrong.
I always do that backwards. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
So basically, everyone, just if wife says something, take it with a grain of salt.
I mean, always. You should do that anyway. I haven't said this in a long time because we are neither scholars nor academics.
There you go,
and that applies doubly so for me.
Also, if you joined us ever on Discord, there's a whole section to where you can tell us where we were wrong.
And there should be
we really
one,
need it.
There should be one that's not just called "We Got It Wrong." It should be "Wife Really Got It Wrong." I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm the one that gets it wrong more often than not.
Help husband catch all the wrong that wife did.
I mean, look, I'm just trying over here, okay? I'm just trying, and at least I'm enthusiastic about learning.
Right, yes.
All right. The foreigners who were in the strongholds which Bacchides had built fled away. Okay.
I'm very confused as to what's... So
there were some foreigners.
Yeah, but whose side was Bacchides on? Like, I thought he was on Demetrius'.
He was.
Okay, so the prisoners might have been actually... I don't fucking know at this point.
Well, there were foreigners who were in the strongholds which Bacchides had built.
Sure.
And then they fled. Okay. They're like, fuck this.
But if they're on the side of Demetrius, then why would they flee? They're allies now, aren't they?
Maybe they don't know they're allies.
Okay.
It's kind of like how in America, when the Civil War was like, let's not do slavery. But then Texas didn't get the message for another few years. And that's why we celebrate Juneteenth. Because they finally did get the message and set them free.
Right.
Like maybe they just hadn't got the memo. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. The foreigners who were in the strongholds which Bacchides had built fled away. Each man left his place and departed into his own land. Then he didn't really flee very far if he went home.
I mean, I don't know where home is for them. So
that's true. That is true. Only at Bethshura, there were left some of those who had forsaken the law. Oh, these are the lawless.
Oh, they're dead.
Who had forsaken the law and the commandments, for it was a place of refuge to them.
Okay.
Bethshura is where the lawless live.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
According to the Maccadoodles.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know that they were really lawless.
Right.
But the Maccadoodles were having none of them.
That's how they felt about it anyway.
Yeah.
They being the Maccabees.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, King Alexander, the guy who was like, I'm going to rule over here.
Yeah, the Antiochus guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He heard all the promises which Demetrius had sent down to Jonathan.
Okay.
They, whoever they are, told him of the battles and the valiant deeds which he and his kindred had done. I'm assuming the Maccadoodles.
Sure.
And of the troubles which they had endured, whoever they are. Probably the Maccadoodles.
Right.
Okay.
That would make sense.
So he, King Alexander, said, could we find another man like him? Now we will make him our ally and friend. Okay, I read that with the wrong tone. Could we even find another man like him? Is how it should have read.
Right.
Now we will make him our friend and ally. Like, we've got to get him because there's nobody.
Like, fuck it. Demetrius is making. Well, let's try to win him back.
Yeah,
we're still gonna try to get this guy.
So he's walking around going Maccadoodles.
Boy, it just like 2 generations or 1 generation even behind his dad, he's already like, you know what, we need to be allies with these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So this Antiochus guy, this Alexander, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Alexander
Epiphanes or whatever the fuck he is.
But not Alexander Hamilton.
Right.
No.
He's like, you know what, my dad was wrong. We need this guy.
We do. I mean, whether we like them or not, he is kind of awesome. Right. I mean, that's what I hear.
But not Judas that now.
No,
Judas is dead because he was dumb. But Jonathan, he's good.
Jonathan is the bro.
Yeah.
Okay. He, Alexander the king, wrote a letter and sent it to him, Jonathan, the Maccadoodle,
right, in
these words, saying, quote, okay,
yeah,
King Alexander to his brother Jonathan, greetings. He's like, bro, sup?
Yeah.
We, the people that
the Antiochus people,
the Antiochuses, we have heard of you that you are a mighty man of valor and worthy to be our friend. I mean, that's like so try hard. Like, if you got a letter from somebody saying, I heard about you and you're kind of cool, will you be my friend?
That's like all the people, like when you watch Saturday Night Live and they're like joking about how, everybody's got to say that Trump has a big penis.
Yes, when they go around the table. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What I was saying though was, could you imagine if somebody was like, "You're so cool, will you be my friend?" Like, wouldn't that be like, you give me the ick, creep factor 10, absolutely fucking not.
Right, yeah.
Like, if you just never said the words and we just managed to hang out, like, that would be one thing. But if you just walk up to somebody and say, "You're so cool, will you be my friend?"
I don't know though. I find that throughout, there's a lot of people that need their ego stroked. So if you find the right person and you stroke their ego,
or their dick,
well, I mean, either way. But if you do that, then you might win them. You might have just made them feel better about themselves. I
guess it depends. I guess it depends what you're trying to get from them.
Right.
Like, if you really want to be their friend, or if you're just trying to get them to not be friends with King Demetrius.
I've also found that people can't see through. Fluffery. This
one's not fair because I am particularly susceptible to the charismatic and just really enthusiastic person who is just like full of personality.
Right.
Like, I have fallen for that multiple times.
Yeah.
And granted, it's because I am autistic.
Right.
But I just feel like that's not fair.
No, I'm just saying that you don't always have to. You don't have to try hard with some people.
Me.
Well, not.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You don't have, like, you were like, some people are dumb and fall for anything. And I'm like, yes, we are. What I like to think is that, no, some of us are just more trustworthy and trusting.
Yeah.
Because when somebody is charismatic, we get caught up in their enthusiasm.
Sure.
And we're like, this sounds great.
Meanwhile, I am the biggest cynic in the world and don't trust anything or anybody.
And it's really funny that we're that way because exactly opposite of that, but you are so much, even though you're cynical where that's regarded, with regard to humanity as a whole, you're so positive, and I'm the one that's cynical.
Yeah. You know what? It's because I have so much cynicism that I always see better than what I see.
No,
I mean, you have so much. You see everybody at their best, and then you're like, then it comes down, and you get knocked down.
No. This is what I think. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, I think that on an individual level, you are more. I am more easily fooled by a person.
Yeah,
but I detest mankind as a whole. Whereas you see right through individuals.
Yeah.
But like mankind as a whole is awe-inspiring to you.
Yeah.
And so you see the best in mankind, whereas I'm like, how do we even get to the fucking moon?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so interesting to me how it's opposite.
Right.
Wow.
There's got to be something behind that.
There's got to be. Like, I feel like I want to do research on that now.
Yeah.
Okay, now, anyways, to get back to who is this? Alexander is writing this letter
to Jonathan.
Try-hard letter to Jonathan.
Yeah.
We think you're cool. Will you be our friends? Now we have appointed you this day. I forgot, like, kings and Antiochus refer to themselves in the third person.
Right.
Now we have appointed you this day to be high priest of your nation. We've decided that for you.
Okay.
We're in charge of you now. I don't know if you know this. We're in charge of you, and we decided that you are high priest of your little nation over there, and to be called the king's friend, and to take our side, and to keep friendship with us.
Oh.
We decided that for you.
Oh, nice. And it feels like you're reaching out because I could conquer you.
I mean, it does feel like that a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
He also sent to him a purple fucking robe and a golden crown.
Because that's like the priest stuff or whatever, right?
But remember how the Roman guy, like, they made a point of saying he did not send him any purple shit.
Yeah.
And was like, if you get any purple shit, you let me know.
Right.
We will be there in a flash. Fuck purple.
Okay.
And so this guy's like, here's a purple robe and a golden crown.
I don't recall him saying that.
I do. Right. I do. Because I was like, what's wrong with purple? I believe you.
I just,
I don't remember anything important.
I don't know why you would call him in a second if, you get something purple, though.
Right. That I remember thinking, what's wrong with purple?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense.
Right.
Other than I know purple is the color of royalty or whatever.
Because it was a hard color to make back then.
Yeah, we did. We talked about that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We did. Now you recall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, and Jonathan put on the holy garments in the 7th month of the 160th year.
I guess he's accepting this friendship thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's like, I don't have to be his friend to say, yeah, I am the high priest.
Who the fuck is his enemy at this point?
Nobody.
like he's making friends with everybody.
He's like, it turns out I rule the world.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
That was so bad.
I can't go down that low. You do it. You do it.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
See how low that is?
That's pretty low.
See?
Yeah, I definitely lost the thread there.
It wasn't all just me.
I don't know that I had the thread to begin with, but I definitely lost it.
I'm just saying,
if I had any of it.
If I have bad singing, I own it, but that one was not on me because that's a low fucking note.
It's a very low note, yes.
Okay, Jonathan put on the holy fucking garments in the 7th month of the 160th year at the Feast of Tabernacles.
Ooh.
Damn. He's like, oh, guess what? I'm the high priest now.
Yeah. Because Alex said so, man.
He said so, but I decided he's right.
Right.
And he gathered together forces and provided weapons in abundance. What the fuck? Okay, I'm getting like, what is happening?
I don't even know. Because Demetrius was friends with them, right?
Yes.
The Romans are friends with them, right?
Yes.
And now Antiochus, Alexander Epiphanes is friends with them.
Everybody's friends with them.
I just don't understand who's left. Is it just Bacchides? Bacchides roaming out there like, hey guys, what the fuck?
It's the Amalekites. Just kidding. Okay, listen. When Demetrius heard these things, he was grieved.
Well, yeah,
I think so. It's kind of like how, there was this guy that pissed me off so bad, and I told my friend about it, and I was like, you are not allowed to go to his business, because if you go to his business, that's mean. That's not taking my side.
Yeah.
And she agreed with me, and she was like, I will never go to that business. I don't care.
Right.
And then when she found out, like, her brother, he didn't know about the thing.
Yeah.
Right. And he came back and he was like, I went to this business and I did, like, I don't want to call out the business.
Sure. Right.
And he was like, I went to the business and this guy was great and he helped me. And me and my friend, the look we gave each other, and we were like, what the fuck did you just do, bro? And we were like, absolutely not. You are never allowed to go back to him again. Like, that's what it's like, is what's happening. Only Demetrius is like, I'll go to whatever fucking business I want. Wait, no, not Demetrius. Jonathan. Sorry, yeah. I got names confused.
I gotta say here, like, Jonathan is the one that's supposed to be the good guy, right? He's the Israelite.
We're supposed to have sympathy for him.
Yeah.
Being the leader of the Maccabees.
He's not being very honorable.
No.
Right? He made a pact with Demetrius.
First.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he gets a purple robe, and all of a sudden he's friends with Antiochus.
Here's the thing.
Whoever, Alexander.
Yeah. Here's the thing. He actively had a conversation with Demetrius. Like, they exchanged words with each other.
Yeah.
Like, he has not even, according to this, spoken to Alexander.
He's got a fucking robe in the mail.
Alexander's just like, here's some cool shit. I sent you a new planner and some washi tape and stickers. Would you be my friend now?
I mean, that would work for you, right?
It would totally work for me. Yeah. Like, I'm so easy to bribe.
Right.
It's true. I mean, you could send me a goddamn 50-cent composition book.
Right.
And I would be like, oh my God. I love me a good notebook. Okay. Anyways, when Demetrius heard these things, he was grieved, as he should be, and said, the fuck is that? Okay, that's not what he said.
That's not what he said, but that's what he thought.
What is this that we have done? So you can see why I'm like,
yeah.
That Alexander has gotten ahead of us in establishing friendship with the Jews to strengthen himself.
Right, because I thought we already had it. We had this locked down, guys.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is happening over here?
Right.
I also will write to them words of encouragement and of honor and of gifts, that they may be with me to aid me.
Right, I guess
they
I just need to...
fighting over, I want to sit at the cool kids table. No, I want to sit there.
Right. But again, He was definitely talking to Jonathan before Alexander was.
Yes, Demetrius and Jonathan were friends already.
Yeah.
So this is, honestly, I mean, it's kind of
shitty.
It's kind of funny.
I guess, but...
It is kind of, like, how did you end up being the coolest kid in town? Right?
Sure.
Everybody wants...
But where are we supposed to find God in this, exactly?
Well, this is why it's not in regular Bibles, I guess. You know what this reminds me of? This makes me think of, did you ever see those Jimmy Fallon? I'm not a huge Jimmy Fallon fan.
Right.
Okay. But I do like the bit where he's like, I got my white pants on. And he's like, I'm the coolest kid in town with my white pants.
I feel like I have seen that. Yeah.
And then like, I know Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey did it. And my God, he wore the tightest white pants. And like, he was packing. Like, you should see the comments on that clip, because holy shit. Like, I was very embarrassed. And a lot of people in the comments were like, holy shit. Like, his white pants were, I don't know how they went around everything that he had there.
Speaking of packing, do
Yes.
you remember when Lil Nas X was on, was it Saturday Night Live?
Yes. Oh my God. He slid down the pole like he did in his video.
He finished the fucking song.
Yeah, he did.
But
he
like,
was like,
he had some wardrobe issues for sure.
Yeah, he split. He split his pants.
Yeah.
And you could see
pants. He was wearing like
David.
a fucking G-string, basically.
He was David. He was swinging in the wind. He was dancing and swinging like David.
Right. Yeah.
But he just finished because what you gonna do?
Right.
And that was a good song too. I love me some Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I got my white pants on, let's be friends. Okay, I still will write to them words of honor and encouragement, blah, blah, blah. So let's be friends. So he sent to them, the Maccadoodles, this message.
Okay.
Excuse you, King Demetrius, to the nation of the Jews, greetings.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Greetings.
Yeah.
Since as you have kept your covenants with us and continued in our friendship and have not joined yourself to our enemies, hint, 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 hint.
Right. We're just going to let you pretend for a second.
We have heard of this and we are glad. Cool.
Right.
It's so great. I love how faithful you are to our promises.
Don't you think that Jonathan would read this and be like, timing of this is awfully odd?
Right.
Because I just put on that purple robe, you know?
Crazy.
Kind of weird timing here, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that they're painting this too as though Demetrius knew what was in that fucking letter.
Right.
Like what?
Well, he might have a spy or something. Who knows?
You were standing over his shoulder reading it, huh?
He's got a spy.
Okay. Anyways, the letter continues. Now continue still to keep faith with us, and we will repay you with good in return for your dealings with us. Because I think you're so awesome. I think you are just like, this is actually really clever because like, what could you call him out on? He's like, I love that you're so faithful. You're the best friend I ever had. And I know you would never go behind my back. You would never, ever hurt me like that.
I feel like this is happening though because he's friends with the Romans.
Yeah.
Jonathan's friends with the
It's
Romans.
100% because of that.
Right.
But
Because that's where this whole thing started.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Yeah. He's like, oh my God, this sucks. I need to contact this guy and lock down our friendship.
Right.
Yeah. It literally said that. So you should think that because it literally said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Letter continues. We will grant you many immunities and give you gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Now I free you and release all the Jews from the tributes. Damn. From the salt tax and from the crown levies.
Wow.
Jonathan, you are winning.
It's pick your favorite, win day.
Yeah.
Which win do you want, Jonathan?
Okay, it continues.
Yeah.
Demetrius has given it all up.
Right.
Instead of the third part of the seed, and instead of half of the fruit of the trees, which falls to me to receive, I release it from this day and henceforth. Until I change my mind.
Right.
So that I will not take it from the land of Judah and from the 3 districts which are added to it from the country of Samaria and Galilee from this day forth and for all time.
Okay.
Let Jerusalem be holy and free with her borders, tithes, and taxes. La la la. Everything is rainbows. Everything is lollipops.
Just be on our side and don't fucking,
I haven't said.
us.
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about that. That's what Demetrius is playing at.
Right.
I, King Demetrius, yield up also my authority over the citadel, which is at Jerusalem, and give it to the high priest, which I hear
which I guess
is you.
Yeah, right.
That he may appoint in it men whom he chooses to keep it. So I'm giving you everything, and you owe me nothing.
I don't quite understand
the citadel situation.
Well, no, I don't quite understand how he can say whatever. He's referring to him as a high priest, maybe, but like, how do you even know that?
That's what I said.
Right? No, I know, but like, where this makes no sense.
This is silly.
It is.
Every soul, the letter continues. Every soul of the Jews who has been carried captive from the land of Judah into any part of my kingdom, I set at liberty without payment. Let all officials also cancel the taxes on their livestock.
Wow.
I mean, why does Jonathan wield so much power? Really, it's why does Antiochus, Alexander, wield so much power that Demetrius is like, no, you cannot team up with him. He's too big.
No, I think you might have missed my point, because the Romans are not Demetrius or Antiochus or Alexander. I think that they're not just teaming up with Jonathan, they're teaming up with Jonathan / the Romans.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So like, it's not.
Okay.
Demetrius and Alexander are fighting each other, right?
Right.
So whichever one of them can win Jonathan
gets to be on the side of the Romans.
Kind of.
I wasn't putting that all together, that this is almost like a proxy war kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Okay. I was not, you're right. I didn't see that all the way through.
Right.
They're not fighting over Jonathan. They're fighting over who gets to be friends with Rome.
Yeah, they said it earlier that the Romans took on like 120, fucking war elephants or whatever. So like, they've obviously got the biggest army out there.
Yeah, they didn't say that in today.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if Alexander is fighting Jonathan, or if Demetrius is fighting Jonathan, whoever is fighting Jonathan is also fighting the Roman army.
Okay. That makes so much better sense. I'm really glad that you spelled that out for me. See how I'm kind of dumbish? Okay, the letter continues, because he's like, you, by which I mean the Romans, can have everything. Okay?
Yeah.
I get it now.
Right.
All the feasts, the Sabbaths, new moons, appointed days, 3 days before a feast and 3 days after a feast, let them all be days of immunity and release for all the Jews who are in my kingdom. Man, it's a fucking party town now.
Did you know that the Jewish people had to cull the amount of festivities that they had as a people? There was basically
too many holidays.
There was too many holidays. Yeah,
wow.
I read about this when we were researching the Day of Nicanor.
Yeah,
because it's no longer a holiday that really officially exists with the Jewish people.
Yeah,
right.
Well, I knew that they had culled down their holidays, but I didn't know it's because they had too many.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So there was basically a holiday like all the fucking time. Like they were always celebrating something.
Like I felt like that's how it was in Texas. With Texas, I lived in San Antonio, and that being South Texas, and there was a large Mexican population there,
sure,
or Hispanic population,
right?
And we celebrated many of the local ag holidays for the Texan farmers, but
sure,
also we, in addition to that, celebrated a lot of the Mexican holidays. So it felt literally like every month there was like 3 holidays.
Right.
I mean, I'm probably exaggerating, but it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
Like literally school started later than most other places because ag fair.
And I know where I went too.
Yeah, I know that happens here in Ohio, right, but I just find that crazy. Like so many holidays.
Yeah.
Chillax.
Right.
Seems to be some cultures. They're just like chillax, enjoy life. And they seem to be more family oriented. And
not here in the US.
No. But I really like that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like Can you have too many holidays?
Never.
No. Like, I know, yeah, we don't get things done, but, like, do we need to? Why do we need to?
Yeah.
Why do we need to get so much done?
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the building gets built today or tomorrow. Like, fuck it.
Right.
All right, so the letter continues.
Okay.
No man shall have authority to exact anything from any of them, the people that I just set free, or to trouble them concerning any matter. Y'all can have all your parties.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless they've got more swords than us.
Yeah.
Then I guess that's probably...
I mean, can you not?
They'll
But
do what they do, I guess.
yeah. Okay, the letter continues. Let there be enrolled among the king's forces about 30,000 men of the Jews, and pay shall be given to them as is due to all the king's forces. He's like pushing for integration now. He's like, you're no longer second citizens.
But I like how he put it in there as like a favor. He's going to take 30,000 Jewish people for his own forces.
But they're going to be paid.
Right. But it was a favor. Not
right. But that's
you see what I'm saying. Like,
he's like, you can be equals now. I'm letting you.
Sure.
I'm letting you be allowed to join my army.
No, they were probably already part of his army. They just weren't getting paid.
Right. Exactly. Of them, some shall be placed in the king's great strongholds. Oh, we'll even let some of you join the FBI.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's cool.
And some of them shall be placed over the affairs of the kingdom. You can be like,
they can be in charge of some things. Like they might even be able to like bookkeep and shit.
I'll let you run the library and the post office, which are positions of trust. That's what he's saying. He's saying, I trust y'all. Y'all are fine. We're friends.
Yeah, now that
you can be equals now, as long as you let the Romans be friends with us too.
Right. Yeah.
Which is really what I want.
Yeah.
Let those who are over them and their rulers be of themselves, and let them walk after their own laws, even as the king has commanded in the land of Judah.
Okay.
The 3 districts that have been added to Judea from the country of Samaria, let them be annexed to Judea, that they may be reckoned to be under one ruler, that they may not obey any other authority than the high priest.
Damn.
This is one hell of a letter.
Yeah, he's giving them more land. He's giving them all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is a smart way to try to win them over.
Right, yeah.
As for Ptolemais and its land, so Ptolemy, I have given it as a gift to the sanctuary that is at Jerusalem for the expenses of the sanctuary.
Okay.
I also give every year 15,000 shekels of silver from the king's revenues from the places that are appropriate.
Wow. Haven't heard shekels in a while. Wow.
I know. That's a lot of shekels.
I mean, I don't know how many shekels is a lot, but 15,000 is quite a bit.
15,000 of anything is a lot.
Right.
And so I have to think that that's meant to be an oppressive number, and it is even more impressive.
Yeah, but like 15,000 pennies is only $1,500, so.
Okay, that has always bothered me. Like, 100 of anything is a lot, right? Like, if you have like 100 pens, think about 100 pens. That's a lot of pens, right?
Yeah.
If you have 100 mugs, that's way too many mugs in your cabinet, right?
Sure, yeah.
But you have 100 pennies and it's only $1.
Right.
Like, that has always bothered me.
Right.
Like, when you have 100 of something, it seems like that's 100 hats. Way too many hats. Nobody needs 100 hats.
Well, you know what, though?
What?
We don't have to worry about pennies anymore because of Trump.
I know. It makes me really sad because I've always been the person that I will pick up a penny.
Yeah.
I will always pick up a penny.
Like, what do you want us to throw fucking nickels into the fountain? Jesus. The fuck?
No
fucking prices are going up all over the place, including fucking throwing, you can't wish on a nickel, you wish on a penny.
I mean, think about the movie Grease, where she goes, find a penny, pick it up, then I'll say you have good luck.
Right. And I feel like Trump has ruined America.
He did.
Because pennies.
Pennies.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And Epstein file.
I mean, that too.
Right, yeah.
And
among other things.
I was going to say, and he's a rapist, and he's racist, and he's anti-Semitic, and he's gross, and he's terrible and awful and bad.
So we hear.
So I've heard. That's what I've heard anyway.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you for being the legalese person.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm not trying to get jailed for just saying that I don't like the guy.
Right, yeah.
I don't like the guy. But he is in the files, and that is not alleged now because the files have been released.
Got it.
And he is
Wait, the files were released?
A lot of the pages of the files, not fully, but many pages.
Okay.
And he's in those pages.
Right, yeah.
And he is in lots of pictures.
He is in lots of pictures.
Lots of pictures. Yeah. And he nasty. Also, he's ugly, and I'm allowed to say that.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Free speech and all.
Yeah. He ugly.
At least for now, anyway.
And I've heard that he smells like poo-poo.
You've mentioned that before. I don't know.
I've heard that he smells like
I've never
duty.
sniffed his ass, so I don't know.
I've heard you don't even have to sniff his ass. That's how bad it is. I believe it. That's all.
Yeah.
And the letter continues, all the additional funds which those who manage the king's affairs didn't pay as in the first years, they shall give from now on toward the works of the temple.
Okay.
So you don't have to pay us. Give it to your temple. It's fine.
Okay.
Wow. Besides this, the letter...
Man, it just keeps going.
It keeps going. The 5,000 shekels of silver which they received from the uses of the sanctuary from the revenue year by year is also released because it belongs to the priests who minister there.
This is like an infomercial. You just keep getting better deals as it goes along.
I know, right?
Like, it gets longer.
Call now. Operators are standing by.
If you act now,
we'll throw in a free set of knives.
Not only that, but
a mystery box full of meat.
And if you're one of the first 10 callers, sorry, I just because it always gets better as the thing goes along. You gotta wait to the end.
These beautiful earrings,
right,
with a matching necklace, bracelet, and ring,
and a purple robe.
Yeah, you gotta
get the purple robe.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Whoever flees, continues the letter, to the temple that is at Jerusalem and within all of its borders, whether one owe money to the king or any other matter, let them go free, along with all that they have in my kingdom. You can
so if you make it to Jerusalem, you're good.
You're good. You're fine.
You don't have to worry about paying me back.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine.
That seems like a bad plan.
I know.
You know?
It really does.
Like,
that's not in your...
Like, hey, guys, I hear that if you flee to Jerusalem, you don't have to pay this fucker back.
It's almost like, oh, you're going too far. Guy, calm your tits. For the building, the letter continues, for the building and renewing of the structures of the sanctuary, the expense shall also be given out of the king's revenue. I'm going to build your ship for you.
This guy is so magnanimous.
The sky is the limit.
Yeah.
For the building of the walls of Jerusalem and fortifying it all around, the expense shall also be given out of the king's revenue, also for the building of the walls in Judea.
This is so much better than a purple robe.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the letter.
Okay, all right.
The end. Love, king.
Right.
Now, when Jonathan and the people heard these words, they gave no credence to them.
What?
And didn't accept them.
Wait.
Because they remembered the great evil which he had done in Israel and that he had afflicted them very severely.
Wait, they just they had a peace deal with this guy.
A chapter ago, we were friends and said, let's be peace.
This other fucker, the son of Antiochus Epiphanes, sends him a fucking purple robe and they're like, yay!
I'm a high priest now.
But this guy gives them literally everything.
Everything.
And they're like, fuck you.
Ooh.
This makes no sense.
No. They were well pleased with Alexander because he was the first who spoke words of peace to them. He wasn't, though.
No.
And they were allies with him always. La la la. This is so dumb.
What the fuck happened there?
Nothing happened. This book is dumb.
Was that the end of the chapter?
No.
Okay.
No, it's still going forever.
Yeah, no, that was dumb.
I hate it.
Yeah.
King Alexander Hamilton, gathered together great forces and encamped near Demetrius. Oh.
Okay.
He's like, we're going to do this.
He's testing this friendship. He's like, hey, let's go fight.
Yep.
Okay.
The two kings joined battle, and the army of Alexander fled. And Demetrius followed after him and prevailed against them.
Okay.
Demetrius won. So
yeah, no, I get that.
He strengthened the battle exceedingly until the sun went down, and Demetrius fell that day.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Wait.
What?
I thought you said Demetrius was winning.
No. Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
King Alexander gathered together great forces and encamped near Demetrius.
Yeah.
The two kings joined battle, and the army of Alexander fled.
Yes.
And Demetrius followed after him and prevailed against them. He strengthened...
Hold on, pause.
Yeah, so Demetrius was winning, but he himself died.
Okay.
He fell that day.
Got it.
Okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexander sent ambassadors to Ptolemy, king of Egypt. Oh, yeah, that's where the Ptolemies are. Egypt.
Okay.
I forgot. To Ptolemy, king of Egypt, with this message. Okay, so Alexander is writing to the king of Egypt.
Okay.
There are so many different...
There's way too many moving parts here.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
I need to write it down. Like, I can't with... Like, I have to write things down to nail them into place. Mm-hmm. And right now they're just like all these different floating guys and countries.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexander sent ambassadors to Ptolemy, king of Egypt, with this message. Since I have returned to my kingdom and am seated on the throne of my fathers and have established my dominion and have overthrown Demetrius and have taken possession of our country... Yes, I joined battle with him, and he and his army were defeated by us, and we sat on the throne of his kingdom. Now, also, let's make friends with one another.
I don't understand. Okay, Alexander fled from Demetrius, and yes, he killed Demetrius, but how does that mean he defeated him?
I feel like what they're trying to say is, for just a second, Demetrius was winning, but then he died, and so they all died. And so then I think that's what they're trying to say, but didn't.
All right.
Like, Alexander won.
That was explained very poorly.
It was. I think they're trying to say, Alexander, he was down for the count. He was losing. He ran away. And somehow, magically, though, he turned around and he won. Okay. And he killed Demetrius. And so now he's the king, and he's like, Egypt, let's be friends.
Got it. Okay.
And so he's like... Fuck Rome.
Where did Egypt come from here? Like, they just popped in out of nowhere. We were talking about Rome and Demetrius and Alexander
because
and
he's
the
like
Israelites. And now we're talking about Egypt.
Okay, but isn't wait, hold on. Which one? It was Alexander that sent the robe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's already friends now with Jonathan the Maccadoodles.
Right.
So he's just trying to further cement more armies against should Rome attack him, maybe?
I have no idea who the fuck they're solidifying against at this point. I feel like they're just all kind of throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
They're all fighting each other for fuck.
Right.
Okay, since I have returned to my kingdom, blah, 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 and I sat on his throne, now let's also make friends with one another. Give me now your daughter as my wife.
Wow, can you imagine writing somebody and saying that?
I really want your daughter. I'm going to marry her, send her to me now.
I mean, I get that back then that was a thing that happened, but like still, I just can't imagine writing that letter.
I know. But could you imagine being the guy that received the letter? Like, hey, I'm going to be the guy and I'm writing you a letter.
Yeah.
Hey, husband, I'm writing you a letter. I won a bunch of shit today, and also you're cool, but I want you to send me your daughter. How about that?
No. How about no?
Well, but I'm a king over here, and I have power. Don't you want that for your daughter?
How about fuck off?
Okay. Wife fucks off. All right. Blah, blah, blah. I won. Let's be friends. Now give me your daughter as my wife. Yeah. I will be joined with you and will give both you and her gifts worthy of her. Let me try that one more time. I will be joined with you and will give both you and her gifts worthy of you.
Yeah, you'll each get a purple robe.
Yeah, because that's all I give. I'm not trying to be Demetrius giving up the sun over here. Okay. Ptolemy the king answered, saying, "Happy is the day you returned to the land of your ancestors and sat on the throne of their kingdom. Now I will do to you as you have written. Oh, okay. But meet me at Ptolemais, so Egypt, that we may see one another. And I will join with you, even as you have said." I got a funny feeling about this. So Ptolemy went out of Egypt himself and Cleopatra, his daughter. That Cleopatra? No, a different Cleopatra.
Yeah.
And
that was a long time prior.
Yeah. Like, wait, what? And, okay, himself and Cleopatra, his daughter. Maybe that's a title, not a name.
Who knows? Maybe it's just a name that's in Egypt more.
Oh, that's true. Like Mary is all through the fucking Bible. Yeah. Every girl in the Bible is Mary. Right. Except for Ruth and Esther and all the other non-Marys.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the name of my next band. Not Mary. Okay, anyways, he came to Ptolemais in the 162nd year.
Okay.
King Alexander met him and he gave him his daughter, Cleopatra. Oh, I thought there was going to be some backstabbing here, but no. He gave him his daughter and celebrated her wedding at Ptolemais with great pomp, as kings do.
Okay.
Yay, everybody's happy.
Right.
King Alexander, he's married now to Egypt.
Right.
He wrote to Jonathan that he should come to meet him. He went with pomp to Ptolemais and met the two kings. Jonathan's like, I'm a high priest. I'm not a king, but sure, this doesn't feel weird at all.
Let's go to the party.
Yeah. I mean, I do love to crash a good wedding party.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, that movie, Wedding Crashers, that was funny. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Okay. Met the two kings. He gave them and their friends silver and gold and many gifts and found favor in their sight.
Okay.
I mean, it feels weird.
So he got a purple robe, but he had to give them silver and gold?
Yeah, I was going to say, it feels weird that they're literally rich kings, rulers of kingdoms, but he has to give them money. That feels weird to me.
Right.
That feels wrong. Some malcontents out of Israel. I bet they were the lawless.
Maybe.
Some malcontents out of Israel, men who were transgressors of the law, I was right, gathered together against him to complain against him.
Well, I mean, let's just take a look at this real quick, right? Okay. He's partnering, Jonathan is partnering up with Alexander Epiphanes, who is the son of somebody who was terrible to your people. Mm-hmm. And also he's going to the wedding of this guy's the thing he's doing with Egypt, right?
Yeah.
And Egypt wasn't great to them either.
No.
You know, and so I feel like they might have some rights.
I can actually put this in a very, very contemporary format. Very recently, like within the last couple months, a bunch of comedians went to what is that country over there?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Thank you. How did you know that was the one?
Because I just do.
Oh, okay. Several comedians went over there. Popular American comedians.
Yeah.
And accepted much money from MBS to do this.
NBS. Who the fuck is NBS?
The guy who's the Prince Royal King guy of Saudi Arabia.
Got it.
Bad man. He's the one that had Khashoggi killed. Yeah.
Dismembered, chopped into many pieces. Yes.
The journalist. Right. The American journalist. Yeah. So anyways, they accepted money. One of those comedians was Pete Davidson, whose father was killed in the 9/11 strikes. Yeah. So a lot of people are very unhappy with all of these comedians, very disappointed, feel like they sold their souls to the devil because of money.
Sure.
And the one who's taken the most shit, of course, is Pete Davidson.
Right.
That is what this is like.
Got it.
Okay. Sure. Like, why are you friending up
with these people? Right.
These very bad people.
I feel like it's a legitimate complaint.
Yeah.
You know, based on even recent-ish history.
Yes.
You know, with regard to the Israelites.
What are you doing? And they're like, it's a job. It's a paycheck. And I'm like, you are a private performer. You can turn down that job.
Right. Also, this progression to get from whoever that first Maccabee was that I can't even remember at this point because there's been so many, like, we went from him to Judas to now Jonathan.
Oh, wait. Mattathias was the first one.
Yeah. So we've been through 3 for the Maccabees here, right? Mm-hmm. And it's been such a progression. There's hardly been any character development. So I don't know enough about this Jonathan character to make any
But
judgment call.
Mattathias was his dad, so we're not in the third generation. Jonathan and Judas were brothers.
Okay.
So
right. Still,
this is not three generations later.
There's not been enough character development for me to trust in the consensus that these are good people.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they're just matter of factly saying, yeah, they're killing people and winning battles, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
like, who even are you?
I don't trust this assessment of these people.
I don't either. Yeah. I'm not happy with it.
Right.
I'm not happy with it at all.
Yeah.
I want to go back to those comedians for a minute because Trevor Noah was asked his opinion on it. He was not one of the comedians who went. Sure. But he was asked about it at one of his shows, and so he gave like a, between shots kind of thing. Yeah. And his answer was that, it's a job. This is a job, and everybody can be sold for a price. Like, what is your price? Right. And like that quelled the questions, but the comments ate up Trevor Noah because they were like, everybody has a price if they don't have a fucking soul or if they don't mind selling their soul. Right. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm asking you, husband, you're being offered hundreds of dollars to go do some work in Saudi Arabia. I said hundreds of dollars. I meant hundreds of millions of dollars to go do work in Saudi Arabia.
I'm doing it.
Are you serious?
Hundreds of millions of dollars? Do you know how much good I could do with that money?
But
like how many other people's
blood money.
But okay, so I show up for one day and go over there and have a talk about whatever, and I come back and I save the lives of how many countless people with that money because I can put it to good use.
I don't know.
Like seriously. Okay.
Maybe that's the right answer. Maybe that's one right answer. Maybe there's more than one right answer because my answer feels right for me. I could not do that. I could not.
There are people that we know without a doubt that I would use that money for a good cause as opposed to, and look, do I support anything that Saudi Arabia does? Fuck no. But
for the rest of your life, that is attached to you as you partnered with him.
Yeah, and you know what I would do? I would make a point of saying, this is what I did with the Saudi Arabian money.
But that doesn't always carry through. Like that doesn't always get carried as part of your name, part of the message.
But at the same time, I would be able to, without a doubt, change other people's lives because of that money. And so regardless of whether it carries through with everybody, it's still carrying through with the people that I was able to help.
I guess. I don't know. I hear you. And again, I think that your answer is not wrong. It's right for you, but it's not right for me. Right. So I guess what you're saying is you don't blame those comics for going because it's a job.
I mean, if they
depends on what they did with the money.
Sure. Yeah. Depends on what they did with the money. Depends on what they did while they were there. There's a lot of things that it's dependent on. But if you go there and you take the money with the intent that you're going to do something better with it, then I think that's okay.
I think part of the reason too is that it's like normalizing the harm that has been done by those people. Sure. And so you can't, no amount of actions can undo that.
I mean, I disagree. These people have such a large platform that they could absolutely make a point of turning that whole situation around and utilizing it towards something better.
That is true. They could. The problem is that they're not.
And then that's the problem then.
Right. So
the problem is not the money. It's not the appearance there. It's the problem. The problem is what they're doing.
So the problem is that they were assholes before they ever went.
Possibly. I don't want to say one way or the guy. Well, I don't know enough about the situation or what they are doing with that money or what they plan to do with that money or anything.
If they were going to do something good with the money, they should be doing something good with the money. The fact that they're not doing something good with it means that they were already assholes to begin with the exception maybe of Pete Davidson, and that perhaps he felt he was fucking owed that.
I would really want to look into find out exactly what they're each. I wouldn't judge anybody until I know their exact situation and what they're doing with that. I would not judge any of them until I know.
From what I've seen, the majority of them have been like, dude, it's a job.
Okay.
Is that reason good enough? If you're not doing anything with it, is that reason good enough?
Not for me.
Okay. That's what I wanted to hear from you. Okay. Good. It's only okay if you do something good with the money.
Yeah.
Okay. I approve that answer. I will allow that answer to stand.
Thanks.
Well, this is why we have these arguments or discussions or whatever.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, the king paid no attention to them. The king commanded that they take off Jonathan's garments and clothe him in purple, and they did so. So they're like, you're awesome. We love you, Jonathan. The kings. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The king made him sit with him and said to his princess, will you braid my hair? Just kidding. Go out with him into the midst of the city and proclaim that no one man may complain against him of any matter, and let no man trouble him for any reason. So he's like, hey, go remind everybody that, yeah, I know normally you hate the Jews, but don't do that right now, okay?
Right.
That's what he sent them out to do.
Got it.
Okay. So the king gave him honor and enrolled. Oh, wait. It came to pass when those who complained against him saw his honor according to the proclamation and saw him clothed in purple, they all fled away. So they were like, okay. We won't hate that particular Jew on this particular day. Got it.
Sure.
The king gave him honor and enrolled him among his chief friends. Enrolled him. That sounds like you have to pay $50 and you get a certificate that says, we are friends. And made him a captain and a governor of a province.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
Not as good as what Demetrius was offering.
Demetrius definitely offered way more.
Yeah. Then Jonathan returned to Jerusalem with peace and gladness. I guess so.
Yeah.
He's friends with everybody still, right?
I mean, not Demetrius.
Well, Demetrius is dead.
Yeah.
In the 165th year, Demetrius, son of Demetrius, so Demetrius II, D2,
yeah,
one might say,
right,
came out of Crete, which is, that
island out there.
Island out by Greece.
Yeah.
Into the land of his ancestors. Oh, I don't think D2 is happy.
Probably
I don't
not.
think he's going to be happy.
Probably not.
When King Alexander heard of it, he grieved exceedingly and returned to Antioch. Yeah, I bet he did.
You're like, God damn it, I got to kill another Demetrius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
D2, that's what I'm calling him now.
Demetrius II, the second.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm just calling him D2 because I can't with all of these people. Okay? I have to differentiate them.
I mean, it's a little more confusing to me, but
no,
that's just me.
D2 appointed Apollonius, who was over Coelesyria, and he gathered together a great army and encamped against Jamnia.
Okay.
Anyways, and sent to Jonathan the high priest, saying, okay, so D2 appointed Apollonius, okay?
Yeah.
And so Apollonius gathered together an army and is talking to Jonathan now.
And they're encamped somewhere.
Yeah. Right. I think they're picking a war.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So D2 goes, not D2. Apollonius. You alone lift up yourself against us, but I am ridiculed and am reproached because of you. Why do you assume authority against us in the mountains? Now, therefore, if you trust in your forces, come down to us into the plain and let's match strength with each other there. For the power of the cities is with me.
Okay.
Ask and learn who I am and the rest who will help us. They say your foot can't stand before our face, for your ancestors have been put to flight twice in their own land. He's like, just ask, anybody will tell you I'm the shit and you suck.
Okay, the Apollonius is saying this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, you won't be able to withstand the cavalry and such an army as this in the plain, where there is no stone or pebble or place to flee. He's like, let's fight fair and square.
Okay.
Let's face off. Come at me.
Right.
Now, when Jonathan heard the words of Apollonius, he was moved in his mind. He was like, bet. And he chose 10,000 men and went out from Jerusalem. And Simon, his brother, there's Simon.
There's Simon.
Met him to help him. And what does Simon say? Then he encamped against Joppa. Simon's like, I got you, bro.
Okay. So they're both encamped against Joppa. There's going to be a fight in Joppa.
There's going to be a fight in Joppa.
Okay.
That's the name of my next band, Fight in Joppa. The people of the city shut him out because Apollonius had a garrison in Joppa. Womp womp.
Okay.
So they fought against it. I would not be picking a fight the night before a fight. Know what I'm saying?
But they're
He's like, let me into this city so that I can go over there to fight that other guy.
But they're already that's not what it said. Apollonius already has an encampment in that city. So he's fighting Apollonius in that city right now.
Okay. The people of the city were afraid and opened to him. And Jonathan became master of Joppa.
Okay. So we're back to one sentence wins.
Yeah.
Got it.
Apollonius. Oh, you know what? In The Godfather, Michael Corleone, the son of the Godfather.
Yeah.
His first wife, I believe, was Apollonia.
Okay.
The end. that was my whole story.
Got it.
Apollonius heard about that. So he's like, And he gathered an army of 3,000 cavalry and a great army and went to Azotus as though he were on a journey. He was journeying.
I thought he was already in
I thought he was at Joppa.
Or whatever the fuck
I thought he was at Joppa, but no, he was over at somewhere else.
Yeah.
I guess he's like, I got Joppa. Okay, anyways, I'm going over there now. Somewhere else. So then he's like, I'm going to go to Azotus now. As though he were on a journey. And at the same time advanced onward into the plain because he had a multitude of cavalry which he trusted. This chapter is like forever.
So he went to the city, but then he was actually in the plain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He pursued him. Who pursued whom?
They went out of their way to not tell you who the fuck they're talking about.
I don't even care. This chapter's too long. He pursued him to Azotus, and the armies joined battle. Okay.
Okay, so they fought in Azotus. Whoever was pursuing whom.
I'm gonna guess it was
Apollonius.
Hold on. Who are we talking about? Jonathan. I'm gonna guess it was Jonathan pursuing Apollonius.
Sure.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Apollonius had secretly left 1,000 cavalry behind them. Oh. So I was right, but not for the good.
Right.
Jonathan, of course, learned that there was an ambush behind him.
Sure.
Because nobody can keep a goddamn secret back in the BCs.
Yeah, you also can't really sneak up on horseback.
That is true.
I'm just saying.
Can you really even sneak up in the desert?
Probably not. No, yeah.
They, the ambush surrounded Jonathan's army and shot their arrows at the people from morning until evening. But the people, the Maccadoodles, stood fast as Jonathan commanded them, and the enemy's horses grew tired. Then, this is getting good now. Simon brought forward his army. He's like, haha, you didn't know you had a brother, did you? And joined battle with the phalanx. We decided yesterday it was phalanx. For the cavalry were exhausted, and they were defeated by him and fled. Apollonius's army was defeated by him, Simon, and fled, is what I'm guessing.
Sure.
The cavalry were scattered in the plain. They fled to Azotus and entered into Beth Dagon, their idol's temple, to save themselves. Jonathan burned Azotus and the cities around it and took their spoils. Because that's the nice thing to do, and their God demands it, I guess.
I guess.
They haven't talked about God in so long.
You know, they don't really... The people in the city weren't really fighting them.
No.
Why are you burning the city down, man?
Yeah, I don't know. This is gross. He burned the temple of Dagon. Dagon. And those who fled into it with fire. Fire! That's how you burn people.
That's usually
except for when it's acid and then it's not fire.
Right.
So, all right.
Or when like a really like strong insult.
Oh, burn. Yeah. That's fair. All right, we're wrapping it up. There's only a few sentences left.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Phew, finally made it. Those who had fallen by the sword, plus those who were burned, were about 8,000 men. That is a stinky day.
Yeah.
From there, Jonathan left and encamped against Ascalon. The people of the city came out to meet him with great pomp. Sure.
Okay.
Jonathan, with those who were on his side, returned to Jerusalem, having many spoils. It came to pass when King Alexander heard these things, he honored Jonathan even more. He sent him a gold buckle. Like, that's what you do in Texas, is you send somebody a buckle.
Well, they spent a lot of time trading back gold and silver and
gifts.
purple robes and shit.
Gifts.
Yeah.
He sent him a gold buckle, as the custom is to give to the king's kindred. He gave him Ekron and all its land for possession. The end.
Wow, there's literally nothing about God in this entire chapter.
Book?
Hardly the book. Yeah. Like it's very, very, very.
We fought them and they fought us. We fought them and they fought us. We fought them and they fought us. And I wore a robe. Boom.
I don't understand. Like, okay, I can get how there is some historical significance in this book.
It is touted as being a historical book, not a godly one.
But even at that, it's such a hard read with all the pronouns and all the Okay,
if we could get over the pronoun thing though, just for a minute, and the difficult to pronounce cities and names, it actually was pretty interesting though.
Sure.
To me.
Sure.
But it is just a bunch of dudes swinging their dicks at each other.
Right.
Honestly.
Right. It doesn't really feel like it should be in any of the Bibles.
Right.
Like, not to me, because it doesn't match up with the rest of.
Yeah.
Like, one of these things doesn't belong.
Yeah,
you know?
and it's this one.
And it's this one.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe there's other places where God comes into it, but
I don't know.
So far, I have not seen that.
Well, I think we'll come back next time with a Q&A question mark.
Yeah.
Or do you want to read another chapter?
No, I think we should do a Q&A.
Okay.
Because it's getting a little hard to follow, a little hectic. There's a lot of people been introduced, and yeah,
we can do that
for sure. All right, so that was First Maccabees chapter 10.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back next time with
First Maccadoodles chapter 11. No, a Q&A first.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And as always, to mention this, don't forget to get into the show notes and join us on Discord. There's always a link in the show notes. Head over to our website. We've got merch over there. I don't know if I haven't mentioned that in a while. So it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. And also you can find a link there on our main website to get to our Patreon, where you can get these episodes early for just $2 a month or more.
And the reason that you want to be in our Discord is because we do a lot. Well, it is awesome. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a great crowd. And we do a live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
That is correct. All right. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.